Maware, 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 mizugu maware.
Have you watched the Studio Ghibli movie, The Tale of Kaguya? What a beautiful movie, isn't it? Allow me to share my story and my take on that animation movie. Once upon a time, while scrolling reels, I came across a beautiful song. Its music was pleasant on ears and lyrics were quite poetic and meaningful. Here are few translated lines of that song. Go around, come around, oh distance time, come around, call back my heart. Come around, call back my heart. Birds, bug, beast, grass, tree, flowers, teach me how to feel. If I hear that you pine for me, I will return to you. Can you feel the longing, sadness, and hope in those lyrics? That song captivated my heart. But that was not the only reason I watched that movie. There was a comment below that reel which says, "This song is so powerful that it made me learn Japanese language." Oh, the beauty of art. It sure can make people do many beautiful and crazy things. So, I watched it. Who do you think Princess Kaguya is? Isn't the story can be of yours or mine? In my opinion, we all are Princess Kaguya. Sounds funny, right? But look closely, you will find the similarity. In the beginning of the movie, a poor man found a little girl in the bamboo forest. He thought to himself that this was a gift from heaven and this child must be special. The child grew rapidly and made new friends. She was happy. Every day was filled with happiness and adventures. And suddenly, one day, her adopted father again found luxury items and gold in the bamboo forest. He assumed that God wanted Kaguya to live a life of a noble, wealthy woman. One can say that we all are born gifted and blessed. We grow up in a blink of an eye. We play, make friends, and live a life without any worries. But then we reach a certain age. Our parents try as hard as they can to provide us luxury. They try to mold us so that we can be the perfect fit for our society and system by teaching us different things and by making us join different institutions and organizations. Further in the movie, we see Kaguya started living in a huge house. Now she had everything, maid, teacher, delicious food, fine clothes. But her heart still longed to be with her friends, to live in that small hut and to roam in those forests and hills. Her father tried to mold her so that she could be the perfect fit according to that society and system. In our today's society and system, the perfect fit is someone who is rich, own luxury item, and have many different definitions along that same line. Likewise, the definition of a perfect woman according to Kaguya society and system was someone beautiful, talented, rich, and most importantly, she must be desired by men. Because if she managed to get married to a noble, rich man, then that's what a perfect life is. In the whole movie, we can see her longing, her pain. She didn't desire any of this. She didn't want riches or a noble man. But due to her parents' constant nagging about how this is all for her and for her own good, which by the way, they actually believed, Kaguya followed everything half-heartedly and molded herself into a perfect lady. But lastly, all dam broke when the king tried to assault her. She cried so painfully that heaven heard her. Finally, she left this world, went to the moon, from where she originally came from. But before returning, she remembered the reason why she came here in this world in the very first place. She came here because she heard a woman singing that Maware Maware song. The same line which I have recited to you in the beginning of the video. That woman once came to the earth from the moon, and after returning, she often hummed those lines with her eyes full of sadness and regret. That had made Kaguya curious about the earth, so she decided to come to the earth. She remembered all this in her final moments on the earth. And that's, my friend, where moral of the story is. She came here with curiosity, hope, wanting to experience many things, happiness, sadness, friendship and all. But she got tangled up in rules, pressure of fitting in, molding oneself to match another, worries of irrational things and everything. Now, when she returned to moon, she would be that lady who hums the song with pain and regret. I guess that we too will remember why we came here in our final moment. At that moment, we might be able to hear our heart finally without any noise of society and system. That might be painful yet peaceful moment. Sometimes I wonder whose fault was behind Kaguya's misery and pain. Maybe it was her own fault, not following her heart and just going with the flow. Or maybe it was her parents' fault, forcing her to fit in to the definition of a perfect novel princess, ignoring her pain and longing. Or maybe it was the fault of society and system, treating a woman like that, forcing her to do things against her will, and having a correct system where men are allowed to do anything they wish. Or maybe that's how the society, system and life works in both the world, in our world and in her world. Thank you for listening. Hope we meet again.